welcome back to turn 23 of Rattenkrieg. So, we've gotten forward. There's Gunsling and Chap and Sclavian. Yeah, up there next to the chapel. Just in front of Pavlov's house. But the smoke is beginning to lift. We're going to try and make a move on the front of the building while we torch the chapel. But Halloween's got this T-34 here. There's all these other units that are over here who are going to be able to see them. They are out in the open. I am expecting a bit of a disaster. But, you know, that's the fun part, isn't it? So let's press go and see how that pins out. And we were going to torch the chapel, but I don't know what's happened with the lone flamethrower operator in there, which is a little bit distressing. And yeah, Halloween's moved that T-34 right up there. Yeah, there comes the flanking fire from Zab's house onto Chap's team. Boom! There goes. Was that Bubs the 52? I think so. And yeah, where you're looking at a position and it's like, no, this isn't gonna work. Because we just didn't get all the pieces. Oh, there goes Sclavian. Yeah, shouldn't have left him where he was. Just didn't put all the pieces together and it's a complete disaster. So, yeah. And Chap is down. And the other... What happened to the other... Oh, I think the other team has actually just died. Right. So yeah, this is... yeah, these guys instantly folded... Or this team instantly folded the flamethrower back in, so he lost that command. Chap moves up, and we get some... Which one is Chap? This is Chap. Ah, he stopped to fire at the Russians, the Soviets, and got shot. Okay. This team, what happened to this team? I think these guys get wiped out. Yeah. So this is a really good example of how not to attack. Oh, so that's Gunsling squad down. Yep. And then, yeah, this T-34 just rolls up here, and you know the smoke has gone, so it can see all of these Panzer IIIs. Boom! There it goes. It is Bubster, isn't it? Yeah, Bubs the 52, straight in the side. Yeah. That's Gunsling squad getting annihilated there. And then just at the end, oh, Sclavian has actually spotted the T-34. But yeah, doesn't get the shut off. And then we get the follow-up right at the end there. He's out of action. Yeah, what do we get elsewhere? Let's see. Not much. So, yeah. We need to have a, well, let's just kind of nail this down a little bit. We knew it was going to be a disaster. And it was. And do I have, you know, have I got the capability up my sleeve to suppress this whole flank and this area and get forward in the next 20 minutes, I'm not that optimistic about that, you know? So there is a bit of an argument that I could maybe try. All I need to do is get like one body in there to contest it. But I kind of think that we're flogging a dead horse here. You know, how interesting is it for people going to be able to just watch everybody just get mowed down with like very little chance of actually achieving anything? So yeah, it's just mostly a total cock-up. I think that's a fair way to characterize. At least we got that max in. Did we? Oh no, he's running away. Ah, we made it. And continue thinking about how, you know, maybe what I should have done was record the other game, because that's a lot more dynamic, sort of. But yeah. Where are we going to go from here? So I think it's fair. You know, what's interesting about this is that I knew very early on that it actually probably wasn't going to work out the way I wanted it to, and as I kept going, I've been doing things that I know aren't going to work. It's really it's one of those fascinating kind of decision-making things where, you know, I know this isn't going to work, but I've got to do it anyway. So I don't have that many other options. So yeah, that's an interesting, like, psychological element to it. But yeah, let's have a think about what we're going to do, because I don't think I have any reasonable, sensible options for getting into that objective. And if I get into the objective, I don't particularly think I have much chance of getting in there and surviving. Let's get Wolfson and Liam up. The upshot here being that it is basically a catastrophe, and I'm not really sure how to uncatastrophize it. Is that I've just screwed up early and just kept screwing up. Speaking of, the other game is a really good example of how to do a better job of it, but the jury is still somewhat out on that one. But yeah, I don't think I have anything particularly dramatic to add here. So yeah, let's just send that back, and I'll have a think about whether we want to hit that ceasefire button.